along. Okay, I got it back up. YouTube is? On YouTube, yeah, you want to check it. I don't know if it's going to stay though.
Our final hit of the night comes from this year's show that was titled You Know the Words. It was a hit from Gloria Gaynor that really needs no introduction, and guarantee that you know the words. Don't be afraid or petrified. The Ram Band is closing out celebration of this year's senior class with I Will Survive. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Upper Sandusky, the 2025 Upper Sandusky Marching Ram Band. At this time, we would like to direct your attention to the home sidelines. The Upper Sandusky High School Athletic Department would like to give a very special congratulations to some future Lady Ram volleyball players. The St. Peter Lady Colts 5th and 6th grade volleyball teams both won the Findlay City Junior League Championships this past weekend. In addition, the 6th grade Lady Colts were undefeated regular season and tournament champions last season, and they repeated that feat again this year. Even more impressive is that over that span, this group only lost 2 sets. What a great accomplishment for our future Lady Ram volleyball stars. Ram Nation, let's give these ladies one great big round of applause.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Farmall. 100 years of can-do. 100 years of milestones. 100 years of family. Generation after generation, its legacy lives on. The one for all since 1923.
Credit Union halftime show here at Upper Sandusky, and really it's in Colonel Crawford. It's really have dominated the round and not letting go.
No, and like I said, it looked like Crawford came out angry and wanting to play, make a statement that they are not going anywhere, and they are still running for a share of the N10 title. Bruner does not, he will not let those guys quit and lay down. So great job coaching by Bruner coming back here. We look at the stats coming out. Pass yards, Upper had some great plays with throwing the ball through the air, but Pigskin just rolling all over the field for Colonel Crawford. Almost 400 yards offense in that first half. They were just kind of doing their own thing, and like I said, the key to the game, just breathe and do what you do, and that's what they did, even though, boy, it sure seemed like there's more than 7 penalties.
Yeah, right, it does. Yeah, they just think it
seemed like 17 penalties.
Yeah, exactly.
But no turnovers, just a little bit of a dirty game in terms of the laundry on the field, but Yeah, so we're going to have a running clock, OHSAA rules, 30 points or more. It will be running. 36-point game right now as the kickoff goes to Upper Sandusky. Bobbled, bringing it back up the field, and met as a swarm of Eagles. But there's a flag.
Oh, yeah, we'll get the penalty flag.
Another one. Are you sure it wasn't 7? Are you sure it was only 7, Kirk?
I'm not sure of much of anything, actually.
Did you have like a half-off coupon? Is it really 14?
Personal foul. 22 kicking team. 15 yards. First down.
Personal foul.
There you go.
And take that if you're Upper Sandusky. And they will start on the 32-ish. 32 and a half. Yeah, 33. They're starting at 33. As we're watching this game here, there's a big game going on just down the road here, Kirk. Talk about that while going back Wildcat. And there's a flag.
Another flag,
again.
yeah.
As we'll wait on that call, but if you're watching us live, Carey down 14 to 21 to Mohawk. Mohawk with a touchdown lead, and rumor is Carey's been inside the 5 twice and been denied. So Mohawk keeping the hopes alive for Colonel Crawford in a conference championship.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking at second down here, or second down to 13. On the running clock. Yeah, so Lewis, he's the one who's throwing the ball. That was trouble.
Yeah.
Got away with that one.
I don't know if that's a hard thing to ask your player to do.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of putting it.
He's got a little bit of experience
right,
with it, but
he does have experience, but it's a tough position. And
sure it is. Yeah.
So see what happens here with the punt is we've already had one punt just seemed to be the nail in the coffin before the end of the first half.
All right, White, but he always wants to try because he's so good at that. But this time, the Rams around him, they don't let him get away.
Nice punt. Beautiful, beautiful punt. And a nice distance and just tackled by a ram horn. I don't know even what you want to call it. I don't even know. There's a gaggle of geese. There's a murder of crows. What's a group of rams?
A group of rams?
I don't know what a group of rams is.
I don't know. Do they gather in groups like that? I haven't really observed them. I don't know.
I need to call some zoologist friends of mine and ask them.
Yeah, not my area, obviously.
I got a couple on my phone. Maybe I should text them.
Do you really?
What? I'm a science nerd, sorry.
Well, there you go. You'll have to get word back to me on what you find out. Colonel Crawford, they're just continuing to do more damage. Oh, wow.
Yep, little pass just out in the flats. And just a little comeback in the flats, and he took it and planted a foot and took off. And that was a 19-yard gain, 18-yard gain.
Easily another first down for the Eagles, yep.
And, Colonel Crawford, 175 yards through the air in the first half. Just continuing to do that. Maybe look for at some point to try and do some belly. There you go.
All right, they go first
off
down.
Tackle. Yep.
And 10. See what they can do with Avery Powers for the Eagles.
Yeah, this is a good time for Crawford. Get some players in there, different players. Not only does that give you experience, keeps your starters from getting injured or something goofy happening. So this is a good time to give some other players some action, of course.
Absolutely, a lot of positives to that, and they've earned that. So
sure, absolutely, and they got a huge roster, big roster of athletes. So
a lot of freshmen. Yeah,
nice blitz up the B gap there by Upper Sandusky. Just happened to be on the wrong side of it, and Crawford ran the ball to the left-hand side.
And Ethan Lewis, he continues to play the D for the Rams. So he ain't coming out.
Nope. He is. That's exactly what you want to see. You want to see your guys continue to fight and continue to play hard, And they are. Give that to Upper Sandusky. They did not go in and lay down a white flag and throw in the towel.
All right, third down. Looks like we need a yard here. 37-yard nod. Hold with the handoff.
Hold with the handoff, and we'll get the couple yards necessary for that first down. Holt, the star basketball player, too, for Crawford.
Yeah, he certainly is. Yeah.
I had a coach tell me he has a killer instinct.
Okay, yeah.
And he just has it.
I covered a number of his games.
Yep.
Yeah, playing for Coach Sheldon, and the transfer from Worcester Triway, and I mean, he just immediately joined the program, did a great job at point guard in basketball. But yeah, he can play some football too. And
fourth down.
There you go, fourth down, a little scamper there, knowing what you need. Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But Colonel Crawford doesn't have anything else to prove. They did it already, right? So, yeah, you're right. At this point, you're just looking to get out healthy. And,
that Mohawk Carey score, that is huge right now.
Right, correct. We'll check into that. We'll check into that. We'll keep people abreast of what's going on with that.
Second down and 8, yeah. And Caden Vogel able to get in there for the stop. And he rips the ball away. He wanted it. But,
yeah, he's already down. Nice job at Vogel. Nice job by the whole defense. They just really swarmed. I need to just look at him.
Yeah, he's down. Yeah, I agree.
Way down. Way down. Yeah. Setting up 3rd and long for Colonel Crawford. Again, running clock.
Yeah, and it is moving, ain't it? Wow.
It is. Well, that first half was almost an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. I mean, it was. Whew.
And Hope trying to set it up downfield. Open, and it falls incomplete. Yep. Yeah, it was not a bad tip, though.
Yep. Nice play. Good cover. Double coverage, though. But good coverage. Not a bad attempt. Just boggled it. Couldn't bring it in. Fourth down makes you wonder if Crawford will go for it.
Just could.
Yeah. Just keep possession of the ball. You're running another play, and you're just killing the clock that much more. You got a lot of second string in there, and so you want them to have the right to play as well. So.
Yes, indeed.
And Upper Sandusky, they've done some good stuff defensively this half here.
Here we go on a change of direction. Backside. And that one deflected by Ethan Lewis.
Yeah, nice job by Lewis.
To the field.
Oh, yeah.
Turnover on downs.
I was almost kind of hoping he'd snatch that in stride and run to the hills, man. That was a way to be there, young man. Way to stop that pass and step up defensively for your team. And they're going to get the ball back. You got one more game after this. You play Buckeye and at their place. And
that's right.
So the season's not done yet, and they're out here and they're still fighting, trying to make their school proud.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that Coach Hall definitely emphasizes. We're still in season, and he very much cares about his seniors, all the work that they've put in. So, they're going to finish things the right way. But here we go. On the ground with Lewis toward the 40-yard line. They mark him right there. They do.
Yep, nice run. Wildcat, again, run to the wide side of that line.
Right.
Good 8-yard run.
Certainly is.
Good 8-yard run, and they're looking to get up to the line quickly, and we got a timeout. Kirk, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to.
Please, what do you got?
Well, I think we got an injured player on offense, but the Blue Jays and the Mariners are tied 2-2. That's also important.
Indeed, yes. Trying to get to the World Series.
Yeah, anyway. If you're not a baseball fan, you just got to watch. This year, the games have been riveting. There's different teams, and especially ALDS. Anyways, as far as I have, it's still 21-14.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, so those of you who may not watch the N10 as much or anything, basically what happened, Crawford beat Mohawk. and Carey beat Crawford last week. So, in order to make a three-way tie at the top, Mohawk has to beat Carey, which that is happening right now. But I don't know if they have tiebreaker rules or anything like that. But usually
they just have based on the record within the conference. That's what they do.
Yep, and let it be what it is. Crawford coming back out defensively, 3-man front.
Yeah, 2nd down and 2 after that 8-yard gain, 40-yard line. Lewis, yep. Just depends on the spot, but yeah, it's a good one. That is a first down.
It's a first down, and
the Rams.
And you have that, when you're going 3-4 like that, the benefit of the 3-4 is you give your playmakers availability in the second level to go after and make plays. It disguises blitzes.
Sure.
You have some gap coverage, but right there, man, Upper Sandusky, they took it right to the edge there, and they made the play. Nice job.
Should be the final play of the third quarter if they even snap it. They do. Yep, and that's what they do. Ethan Lewis with that final carry of the third quarter. So at the end of 3, still all Colonel Crawford Eagles on a Wilson Tire Company scoreboard, 46-10 on Upper Sandusky. We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter. Our high school football coverage on the OH Report, live and free.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Farmall. 100 years of can-do. 100 years of milestones. 100 years of family. Generation after generation, its legacy lives on. The one for all since 1923.
Of course. Of course. It's like, is this supposed to be a challenge? I can kick it from the 40. No, just kidding.
Right. Oh, with 4:17 to go, huh?
Yep, 46-17. And, of course, Crawford will get the ball back, and they'll probably have the ball to the end of the game. So that touchdown there for Lewis, especially meaningful, capping off his career here at the Rams Stadium. And, well, it's not quite over yet, but Kirk, it was one of those things where, again, Crawford came in making a statement, but I tell you what, the Rams haven't quit. They even held them, and they scored. So that's you're looking at character of the guys on your team and the development of men, right? The development of men. It's a game. It's football, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, football is football. It's a sport, right? But you're developing men, and that character right there for the boys in black, that's what you want to see, that grit, don't quit, and good job for them. And their fans should be proud. The parents should definitely also be proud, and how they've been fighting this second half despite the odds.
Yeah, you said it right there. So, yeah, it's 4:17 left. And, yeah, the Colonel Crawford Eagles right there. They've got a lot of their goals still ahead. As much as anything, they want to have a postseason run. But, winning the conference, if you have a chance to do that, that's a big deal for them. And, again, we'll keep watching that Carey Mohawk score.
Yep.
'Cause that's a huge part of whether Colonel Crawford will have a chance. Yeah.
Oh, well. Things didn't go as planned on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that kind of night, it seems like. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get it.
That's where you just kind of chuckle, give him the ball, let's go. Chuckle, give him the ball, let him do it again. Oh, yeah, they're just going to, yeah. So, Crawford again, interested to see who they send to take snaps. Number 24 will be taking the snaps. Brock Lyle, he's the freshman, so he's the future here in a couple years.
Yep, so they go on the ground.
Yep, nice run there. Positive run.
Yeah.
Positive run. I mean, again, these are the subs there. You're essentially getting JV players varsity experience at this point, and in this case, a freshman experience.
They got a lot of freshmen. Yeah,
that
really helps for the future.
Rowan Thew is the probably going to be the quarterback next year just by year, but you got this young man in there getting some good experience.
Yeah, they'll find a way to make it competition, but I hear what you're saying. Yeah, it could very well be Thew's job next year. Short second down play brings on the third down for Colonel Crawford. Under 3.5 remaining in this one. Obviously, the Eagles are about to pull off this 8th win of the season.
And by the way, Upper Sandusky, 3rd and 10. Defense ain't quitting. I mean, granted, yes, I know you're playing, right, your reserves, but nice job. It's just. That's the character you want to see. That's more important than winning and losing. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it is.
And the flag looks like on the offense.
Yep, making it more difficult.
41 the offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Football's just a 4-year thing, blip on a radar, but the development, character, that's the whole lifetime. So. And these young men are doing a good job trying to hold their own, and Crawford as well. They came out swinging the first half, and they did their job, and they've been good sports about it here in the second half as well, giving their players a chance to play that normally may not get to.
Letting the play clock go down. Currently 6 seconds. That's where they get the snap off.
Whoop,
yep.
Whoop.
Right. Nowhere to go there. But, hold on to the ball. That's the key, right?
Yeah, correct.
That's
Hold on to
smart
the
play.
ball.
That's smart
Don't-
play.
Hold on to the ball. Don't get hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, so it brings on the 4th and long here.
Timeout by Crawford. Probably to set up some sort of punt. Hey, and Eppert's going to get the ball back. Checking in on the score here, Kirk. It's still 21s. Mohawk timeout. Mohawk has the ball. Has the ball and carries 38-yard line.
Yeah, obviously, Colonel Crawford rooting for Mohawk.
Right. Yep, that's what you want. And some other scores that we were looking at just around the area. And Fredericktown's beating Danville. Harding was beating Guyan 20-14. I don't know what that looks like now. Something that may impact Crawford. Fairfield Union is down 0. Amanda Clear Creek has 7. So Clear Creek was beaten by Crawford earlier. Northmore was over Cardington. I'd have to look at the Guyan score. That would be a big upset.
Sure. Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Big
Yeah, we
upset.
know what Guyan's about. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that would.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
So
That's what it's about. Yeah, you never know.
That's why you play the games, right?
You got to show up and play for sure. All right, looks like we are going to get a return here for Upper Sandusky.
Travis Klaus on the return. He's brought down by several Colonel Crawford
Travis Klaus.
defenders.
And Harding is still up 20-14 with about 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that?
But they are moving on the Harding's half of the field, so we will see what happens with that. And
Very, very interesting. Absolutely.
I know it's that week where every game counts. Well, every game always counts when you only have 10 of them, right? But boy, you start looking at pieces and who beats who and how that's going to give you points, and because it's not by how much, it's just what W or L, and so it seems to have a domino effect on a lot of things. And I know I was talking to Coach Reed last week.
Oh yeah,
at Mount Gilead, and he's
right.
like, well, we were ranked like number 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden we went down because they said we only played 9 games, and just weird things happen with the rankings, and time will tell.
Yeah. Still some time, even though it doesn't seem like
Nice
there's much.
run.
Caden Vogel on the move for Upper Sandusky. It certainly is a nice run.
Nice job. Great run by Vogel.
40-yard line the other direction, and the first down for Upper Sandusky.
Using that speed and athleticism to get about 26-yard gain, 27-yard gain.
Yeah, good work. Yeah. Keep
You-
on playing. I'm
Yep,
with you.
yep.
Keep on playing.
Going to the right and then busting to the left, running into that space. That's good work. Yeah, again, he's a senior and willing to kind of go out his way.
There's 10 from the 40. Vogel.
Wow,
again.
look at that.
Yeah, I know. He's just gliding down the field
He
here.
is.
Yeah, he's looking really good.
He's like a Terrell Pryor running out there, man.
Yeah.
Just gliding feet. And
As we look at it another time, the upright stride does have a little bit of prior to it.
it does.
Yeah.
Long stride, upright. And even though that clock is running,
First down at the 21.
Yeah, we mark another first down for him.
I didn't even notice this, Kirk.
Yeah.
Mea culpa. But it's a 29.
Vogel on the carry.
So the clock doesn't
By
stop.
Madden Tesso.
What's that? Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah.
they have time. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Right.
if they want to try and score and get some pride points and
Vogel.
good cut,
Yeah.
good hop.
Yeah, he's playing with a lot of energy and spirit
Yeah.
out there, no doubt.
He's leaving it all on the field, ladies and gentlemen. First down, clock stops. Allow him maybe have one last chance of home football field glory.
First down and goal at the 7.
All right, let's see. I'd love to get on the board. Vogel, he's just taking off with himself.
There it is.
Hayden Vogel on the carry into the end zone for an Upper
Line seemed a little porous on that, but hey, touchdown's a touchdown. Young man gets to go out in a way he can remember and be proud of as well. And once again, there's that no-quit mentality by Upper Sandusky. They could have very easily just gone in there and come out after halftime sulking and their heads down, but they did not do that.
Kobe Battle Cheese. Point after. Oh, yeah, it's good.
Yeah. 46-24. Stranger things have happened, Kirk.
Oh,
Okay. Actually,
that would be. Yeah.
At one time, I was at Harding, and I was calling a River Valley game, Harding-River Valley.
Yeah.
And Harding got 3 onside kicks in a row.
That's what you have to do, yeah. That's
so
what's required, yeah.
People say, oh, that will never happen. I've seen it done, and Harding scored 3 touchdowns in about a minute and 5 seconds. About 6.
My gosh.
It was
wow.
unbelievable. I will never see anything like that in my life again. 3 onside kicks in a row, got all 3, scored in like the second play each time. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. You wonder what's going through the opponent's minds when that happens. Like, what's going on? What's happening to us? They're just.
It was one of those things where the game was done and everyone knew it. It's just like, wow. Yeah, it was. So, stranger things have happened. I've seen it happen.
Okay, you've made your case, counselor.
I've just seen it before. Okay, that's all.
All right. Well, indeed. Well, just 36 seconds left here. I mean, yeah, they could give that a try. Just to play it out. But they just pop it, like take it.
Yeah, it's high IQ play. Yeah, that should be a catch out of bounds. Or a kick out of bounds, I should say, rather. So, yeah, they're talking about it.
Regardless of the score, you always play it out. Absolutely.
Yep.
There is no foul for illegal participation, nor for a free kick out of bounds. The ball was possessed with the player's right foot still in play.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so at this point, I think that they will shut it down.
He had his right foot down for his left. And, so
Final 35 seconds. Yeah, Colonel Crawford Eagles looking to get this victory here at Upper.
Yeah, they're in the victory formation.
Yep, you're right. Just shut it down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bruner's being the sport about it, so.
That's exactly right.
That's it, Kirk. 46-24.
Yep. No need to even snap it again.
And as Upper Sandusky and Crawford are both lining their players up around the 50 to go ahead and give you the congratulatory shake.
Yeah.
And, you're out there, you see Dunn kind of hobbling around. And, that young man did what he could tonight, but it's just too much Colonel Crawford, too much pressure. And that offense on the other side wearing white was just too much for him tonight. And we're going to have our player of the game coming up here, right, Kirk?
Yes, I do believe so.
Oh, boy, we have to talk about that.
Stick around.
Well, hold on. Before we go,
Oh.
Let's just double check.
Oh, you think you got a score update now?
No,
it's still the same.
Mohawk 3rd and 24, 28 seconds left in the fourth. Yeah, Carey had a big sack, and you never know, Kirk.
We shall see. Yeah,
that's right.
Something we can talk with the MVP about coming up.
Yep.
All right. So we'll take a short break. We'll come back. We'll have that conversation, final stats for you as well. It is a final. Colonel Crawford defeats Upper Sandusky 46-24 on the OH Report.
it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain train heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local trained comfort specialist.
Farmall. 100 years of can-do. 100 years of milestones. 100 years of family. Generation after generation, its legacy lives on. The one for all since 1923.
Yes, time for our MVP conversation brought to you by Baker's Pizza Bucyrus. And we are with Parker Weithman. And wow, Parker, a tremendous job in this game for you and your teammates. But if we could start off with just your special ability after you get the ball in your hands where you're able to make players miss. Really thinking about the punt return, like, wow, you got two of this. You also have a kick return for a touchdown. The only player in the N10 to do that. What is that like out there? It's fun to watch. What is it like to do it?
I mean, all the guys set up great blocks, so I catch the ball in there already blocking downfield, so it's always a pleasure having them blocking for me, and they set up the big play to happen.
Right on, and you had a lot of big plays in this game, and obviously you play the defense as well. And yeah, you talk about it, your teammates. What is this connection that you're having out there with your teammates and how you're just able to really develop into putting on performance like we saw tonight at Upper Sandusky?
I mean, it's definitely a great feeling because we all have that great connection together. We all hang out after practice all the time. So, I mean, that's what helps us win these big games like this.
Yeah, I can certainly see that. And obviously the disappointment from last week at Carey, and you came back from it. What was that sort of like in practice, and you and all the guys say, hey, we have to make sure that we get back on track here?
I mean, we definitely had to step up big time because a couple years ago we lost to Carey and we laid an egg out here against Upper, so we definitely don't want that to happen again.
Right, and you certainly did not. And as I'm sure you're aware, Mohawk, Carey going to overtime as we speak at this moment. We don't know what the final score is, but it definitely helps you if the Mohawk Warriors can win that game and sets up the potential for a shared championship. How does that add to the motivation for what you and your teammates are doing at Colonel Crawford?
I mean, it definitely adds motivation. I mean, if Mohawk gets that win, it would help us a lot. I mean, then we'd be a shared three-way tie, N10 champs, so that'd be great.
And I think we're getting some breaking news right here from Shane. Yeah, it's a final? Yeah, Carey. It's not a final? Okay. So Carey has taken the lead.
Great for them.
In overtime.
It's great for them.
And Mohawk has it inside the 10. So, yeah, little breaking news for you right there. But we know that you focus on what you got to do in handling your business for Colonel Crawford. So, finally, before we get to the shout-outs, what do you got to do to make sure that you finish up strong next week and get ready for some strong competition in Region 23?
I mean, definitely we've got to step up in practice. I mean, there's a little rivalry against us in Winford. So then going in the playoffs, we know we have to step up automatically.
Yeah, it's always tough. Winford Royals, Colonel Crawford Eagles, and a lot of people will be looking forward to that. Well, Parker, you've done it before. If you could, look at the camera and give us a few shout-outs tonight.
Shout out to O-line, the coaches, my family, and Coach Hobart from Shelby, my CGI class of Pioneer.
All right, there you go. Parker Weithman, our Baker's Pizza Bucyrus MVP. Congratulations, Parker.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Farmall. 100 years of can-do. 100 years of milestones. 100 years of family. Generation after generation, its legacy lives on. The one for all since 1923.
Well, this one is a final 46-24. Colonel Crawford able to defeat Upper Sandusky, and just getting the breaking news. What did you see on that, Mr. Cameron?
Yeah. It was in overtime, and Mohawk got the equalizer on a reverse pass, wide receiver pass, and they ended up going for two, and just a simple play out to the left, and they got the 2-point conversion, so therefore the Colonel Crawford Eagles are the co-champions in town.
Well, Colonel first place, yeah.
No, yeah, coach first place, yeah, they're co-champions, yeah. So, I mean, that's, and of course, as soon as we were watching that in real time, and a group of about 5 or 6 Crawford players, or they were down the field, and they were, they were watching too.
they're back to controlling their own path. So
right.
We know next week if those teams win, then they're all champions. So that's really the key. So and they'll be favored in their competitions next week. But,
correct.
That doesn't guarantee anything. But, but obviously Mohawk, has given this opportunity to Colonel Crawford.
Yes, and so they are still alive. And here's the thing, Kurt.
Yeah.
And you're right. You have to play the games, right? Even though we came out tonight and what we thought could happen, Crawford, they really put their foot down. But I tell you what, Upper Sandusky, they kept fighting, and I got to give that to them, man. I said it a lot that second half, but that speaks volumes on So that was great to see.
For Coach Hall, so yes, he knows what he's doing, and that's really a great thing. So you're just going to get ready to wrap things up, and as we look, Colonel Crawford plays Winford next week. We were just speaking with Parker Weithman. He knows how important that game is. Winford's not just going to roll over, but if Crawford wins that game, it will have at least a share of the N10 title, and we'll see what happens with Carey and with Mohawk as all three of them could wind up being champions at the end of next week. Upper Sandusky on the road playing Buckeye Central, and we know that every year the Rams and Bucks, they certainly go at it hard. So that's what we've got. Any final thoughts before we roll on out, my man?
You know, Crawford had almost 400 yards total offense, and and almost all of that was first half. It was just a good showing. That's what they need to do, come out and just get back to normal for them. And they did that well. And I know maybe not the way Upper Sandusky and those seniors wanted to go out that way, but luckily they had a couple seniors who came in and played the role of quarterback, and they got to score the final touchdowns as seniors on their home field, and that's good for them too. And good, clean game. Both sides should be proud of their teams for different reasons, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Agreed. Wow. Well, there you have it. Certainly a great night for football, and things clearly worked out exceedingly well for the Colonel Crawford Eagles, both them getting the win here and then getting the help from Mohawk versus Carey tonight. We want to thank our sponsors, Crest Federal Credit Union, Wilson Tire Company, Old 30 Barbecue, Baker's Pizza, Bucyrus, Avita Home Health and Hospice, Buckeye Horizon, Burkhart Farm Center, Pinnacle Building Services. We definitely appreciate all of the support as we bring these games live and free. So that's what we're looking to do. Is we're about to just head on out of here. Fun night. Yeah, always great to be with you, Scott Cameron, Shane Young with us as well tonight. Operating camera, I'm Chris Richards. Glad to have served as your play-by-play announcer this Friday night at Upper Sandusky. And if you're planning on staying up, of course, got Friday Night Pigskin, covered all those high school football highlights for you, commentary and analysis live on the OH Report on Facebook and YouTube starting at about 11:30. So glad that you were able to join us tonight for high school football on the OH Report. We're always live and free.